guys, this is My Money Universe YouTube channel. This is my first video. The idea of this channel was making from long time and the world finally in the state it is made me take the plunge. Right now we are all in lockdown mode with deadly coronavirus claiming over 10,000 deaths and many hundred thousand getting sick by it. Over this, the new oil war started between Saudi Arabia and Russia is affecting a lot of companies and if not taken care of can turn into something extremely dangerous. India's economy is looking to slide towards recession like many other global economies, so basically everything seems bloody and bleak, and I don't think we are getting over it anytime soon. The stock market is in red, and people have lost billions of money already, and the end doesn't seem anywhere close, and hence the origin of this channel. I'm a 28-year-old Indian doing my own small business, trying to earn money and save it and invest it, so that one day my portfolio will take care of all my expenses and I can be free of this daily juggle of work-life balance. It's not like I want to retire early or as if I don't like what I do, but it's just the idea of being free that attracted me towards the investment universe. One day, I would want to be free and independent to move around anywhere and do basically whatever the hell I want. Travel the world, write a book, or go crazy and become a tornado chaser. Basically, just be me, changing every day and being okay with that. I have been following some finance YouTubers from long time, and it helped me a lot in my own finance journey and in shaping it. But when I tried looking up for something from India, I totally felt let down. This doesn't mean that we don't have good finance YouTubers. It's just I couldn't find what I was looking for and what I've been loving from YouTubers from US, Canada, and other parts of the world. I want this channel to be that. The channel where you can follow me in my journey to becoming better with money, investing, and everything from this universe. I want to be transparent here, no jargons, no bullshit, no fake selling. You'll be seeing directly my various portfolios as they are and all the counts and ways I'm trying to accumulate wealth and become financially free. This is no way an expert advisory, nor I would want anybody to copy me. This is just a place where we can talk openly about finance with no innovations or judgment. Even though I've been reading finance materials and books from last many years, I'm in no way an expert. This is more so of a reason to start this channel. Here you will see me going through issues, handling situations like right now, and hopefully learning more about how to handle money from a mature perspective. And if not something, then at least you will know what others are doing and maybe not repeat the same mistake. So this is for all of you out there. So this brings us down to the title of this video, perfect time to build lifelong wealth. So as you can see, the whole market is in panic zone and everything is in red. People are selling everything and grabbing the cash as if the world is coming to an end. One of the biggest reasons of this meltdown in India is FII, that is foreign institutional investors. They are taking money out of ETFs, that is exchange traded funds, which invest in many countries, in many markets, in many emerging markets, and India is one of them. And these ETFs are the biggest, are one of the big part of American passive investing, and it's just a huge amount that they're taking out from India every day that is bringing the whole Indian market down. As you can see in this picture, all the outflow of money in last month, and it's going out of our Indian companies, and that's bringing the whole market down along with the virus. You can see this is in crores every day, so that is 20th March 4581 195044. This is in crore everything, and 4581 from equity, and then 5804 from debt, like that. But yes, these situations are going to continue for some more time, but we will get back up in future as it has happened in the whole human history. If you look back, the companies will report 2 or 3 quarters bad, but within 1 or 1.5 years or so, we're going to be back on the earnings. And always remember that the market always move on the extreme. If things are good, it gets hyper excited, and if things are bad, it just shows the worst possible thing in the history. And as Warren Buffett himself, the legend, has once said, it be greedy when people are fearful and be fearful when people are greedy. So this is high time to put your knowledge into practice, guys. So all these situations around us made me feel that this is the perfect time to start building up my portfolio for lifetime. Company shares are on many years low and people are just scared to buy anything in the share market. And if executed well, I can buy some great companies at the cheapest price possible, but only the good companies which are run by great people. So now all of you know how I came about to start this channel. So welcome to My Money Universe. So as you can see, the market is crashing. So is my portfolio. Today is 20th March 2020, and it is about 47.91 percentage down right now. As you can see it here, right? Nah, shit. Should I be making my first video with this kind of result? Please let me know in the comments below. Okay, so things are bad, and it doesn't seem like things will get better for some time now. And this exactly is the reason why I'm showing you my portfolio. The investor's journey is not just one way up to the sky and to the riches. It is a lot of up and downs, and you need to sit through this bad weather. This is the most important, one of the most important part of being a value investor. If you're someone who's afraid of this, then you should just avoid this journey and maybe just invest in mutual funds or ETFs that I am doing too through SIPs. That's the best way then. See, I'm a big Warren Buffett fan, and I have studied the market. I have studied the market through its various crashes and giant leaps. So I was ready in case I get caught up in either of these. Of course, nobody could have seen some virus looming upon us and bleeding the portfolio like this. But like everything else, and as happened in past, it will too get over in some time. If you are into individual stocks anyways, and especially not the blue chip, then you should be ready for 30 to 40% fall. And if the market crashes, then maybe more than that. This is the part of value investing, and you cannot avoid this at any cost. So this is one of my portfolios I'm showing you today. I have mutual fund portfolio, I have P2P lending portfolio, and I have one more share portfolio, which is a very old one. This one I started actually sometime back for especially this YouTube channel, but the whole thing got delayed. One of the biggest reasons for the delay was that I started one more new business, and it took away the cash from my hand. And then the prices of these shares, of course, went up too much, and it kind of tied my hands. So I started adding money into my already going mutual fund SIPs. But the market is bleeding now, and it's best time for investors like me to use the cash well. So as you can see, these companies right now, they're down right now so much here. You can see 50%, 40%, 60%, 39.5 to 4% like this. But I'm gonna be investing in 4 or 5 of them in small quantities in upcoming months. Rest I will just let them be because I want to reduce the percentage in my portfolio. Majority of this investment is in 5 companies. As you can see, I would put more I would most probably put more money into some of them and bring some down. I have read and done my analysis before buying all these companies, of course, and I might go wrong in some of them also, as it happens to everybody, even if you're talking to about the biggest investors in the world. Um, as you can see, it is 47.91 percentage. This is a massive hit, guys, and most of the people's portfolio is bleeding right now. Actually, uh, to go through these uncertain times and to stand by with my own principle and discipline, I have 2 checklists that I follow. Those checklists I make sure that I'm passing through the companies with passing the companies through those 2 checklists all the time. um, Smash the thumbs up button to show that you want to know those checklists, and maybe then we're going to talk about it later on in the next episodes. So as I said before, this is one of my portfolios and it's bleeding bad right now, and I'm feeling like a cartoon villain who sits and rubs his hand in anticipation of something great coming. I'm not planning for my portfolio. I'm rather excited to buy some of these companies at lower than 50% discount at the rates that the big investor had bought in. And these are good companies according to my analysis. I remember clearly how the market fell down in 2008, 2009. It almost lost its 50% value within that period, and things were looking very bleak, and it was looking like it's not going to recover maybe from there. But as happens after every crash, things get back on its feet, and we saw the biggest rally afterwards, and the bull market continued for next decade. So I'm buying almost on every dip here, whenever, as long as I'm finding the companies are uh, still on the right track. I bought last week, this week, and will keep on buying in a small amount throughout this downturn. I don't know when will we get over this downturn, or when will we find the bottom of the market. So hence I'm not doing uh, trying to find the bottom of the market. I'm just doing what all I can. Buy when it makes sense, when you think the company has not lost its long-term value and will be back on its feet in some time. And if the things seem too out of my understanding, then I'll just sit and do nothing at all. So as you can see, my portfolio is worth 7,42,034 rupees, and I'm trying to make a portfolio that is worth 1 crore rupees. So it's a very long journey. Yes, this virus and the oil war and coming recession will mark the stocks down, but when people panic, that's the best time to buy the companies you do believe in. Remember, I'm not in favor of buying companies just because they have dropped 80% or so. Because sometimes people think that, okay, stock has come down from 100 rupees to 20 rupees, and how down can it go from there? But remember, it can go 100% down from there also, from 20 rupees to 0 rupees. and it has happened in the past and it's going to happen in the future. So be sensible in this kind of a market, read a lot and invest smartly. This is the time. People have not panicked this much since 2008 financial crisis. Here's a small clip to boost your confidence in the stock market meltdown. This is Warren Buffett giving interview on 24th Feb 2020 to Yahoo Finance.
Let's talk a little bit about the fact that the market's down almost 800 points this morning.
Yeah.
Concern for you?
Well, no, that's good for us, actually. I mean, we're a net buyer of stocks over time. And just like being a net buyer of food, I expect to buy food the rest of my life, and I hope that food goes down in price tomorrow. So when stocks are down, we're going to be buying on balance. And who wouldn't rather buy it, at a lower price than a higher price? People are really strange on that. I mean, because most people, most of your listeners are savers, and that means they'll be net buyers, and they should want the stock market to go down. They should want to buy at a lower price. But they have that feeling that they just feel better when stocks are going up.
In next videos, we'll be talking about other specific stocks in my portfolio, but mainly about the news that affect my portfolio journey. And this is it for now. Hope you guys join me in the journey to make a portfolio for a lifetime. And I need your support for this. If you guys like this video, then please subscribe my channel. It's right down here. Click on thumbs up button and write in the comment about how you're handling your portfolio journey. And ask me questions if you have any. Signing out for now, My Money Universe.
Everything changes.